Hello friends, welcome to your infotech channel. So last class we had discussed about what is an expressions in JavaScript. Okay, so in this session I would like to explain data types in JavaScript. Okay, so data types, there are two types of data types available in JavaScript. One is a primitive data type, primitive data type. Another one is objective data type, objective data type. Coming to the primitive data types. Okay, so primitive data types are immutable. Okay, immutable in the sense we can't change the value of the variable after we can initialize. So once we can initialize the value to the variable, we can't change that value. We can modify that value, but in JavaScript, if you modify that value, so it will create two values there. Okay, let's say simple example. So for primitive data types, we have different types of data types. Is there the string, number, boolean, symbol. Symbol is new ES6. It was introduced in new ES6 feature, ECMAScript 6, and null and undefined. And we have begint also there. Okay, so this comes under this okay, primitive data types. Let's say example. Okay, I have assigned let age equal to 34. Okay, so here 34 value, I'm declaring a variable age with the value 34. Okay, I'm changing this value age equal to, okay, 44. Now now it will be create a new variable with a new location. Okay, so once we can create a age with 34, okay, this 34 will be, okay, stored in the location. Okay, so inside of location again you can decide, you can assign one more value, that is 44 value to this age variable. Okay, so it just modify, and also it will create a new variable in the location. Okay, so coming to the number, we have numericals. Okay, like binary, decimal, octal, hexadecimal is available. Okay, so let me discuss each and every one. Coming to the string. Okay, string is just a simple text data. We can specify string in double quotes or single quotes. Okay, so next is a boolean. So boolean, it is states that, okay, it's just a type of value. It only we have a two possible values available in boolean. Either we have a true, either we have a false and true is available. Okay, in ECMAScript 6, okay, we have a new type of symbol. So symbol is a new data type in ES6, okay, which represent a unique tokens. Once we can create a symbol, okay, it is a unique, so it doesn't match for any other symbols. Okay, and for symbol, okay, once we can create a symbol, it is a unique, it not match to other symbols. And next we have null and undefined issue. Okay, so in JavaScript we have a two special types, one is null, one is undefined. Okay, now um, now only we have one possible value, either it is null, either it is undefined. Okay, so both the null and undefined represent something that doesn't exist. Okay, now let me see an example here. So go to this Visual Studio. Okay, now we created this create new file. Now we can save the file with, go to our source folder, JavaScript. Here I may take here data types dot html. I can save the file. Okay, let me create a HTML program. Data types in JavaScript. Okay, this is a primitive data types. Primitive data types. Let me take a style tag. Okay, in style I'm making h1 and trying to apply some CSS for this background color. Okay, and trying to take padding 20 pixels. Right click, open in default browser. Okay, for primitive data types, I may create here script tag. Okay, so first we'll go with this strings and numbers. Okay, for numbers, I told you that we have a different types of numbers will available. Okay, you can make let num let number equal to, okay, let me take here 30. So this is a number literal. Okay, and you can also take let num1 equal to something like 8.8. So this is a decimal, this is also a number literal. Okay, so we may print these two values here. Console.log num1. Okay, so go to this browser, just reload this page. Right click, open in inspect, go to this console part. Okay, we have printed these two numbers. Okay, so here we use a type operator. Okay, so in coming options I will explain. Okay, right now I may take here type of type of num1. Let me go to this browser, just reload this page. You may get here number. Okay, similarly let me go with the strings concept. Okay, for string let, okay, so let name equal to UI infotech, infotech YouTube channel. Similarly let, okay, color equal to green color. Okay, let me print this one, console.log. Okay, so let me print color. Let me take type of color. So it obviously it will print Okay, string, and console.log. So we may print name. Okay, let me go to this, reload this page. So your infotech YouTube channel. Okay, we'll get a string here. Next thing is a boolean. Booleans. Let x equal to true. Let y equal to false. Then console.log. Okay, we will use type of y. It return boolean. Let me print console.log x. Okay, let me go to this browser. Just reload this page. Okay, we may get here boolean value. Next we have big int is there. Okay, for big int, okay, we have different types of big int values. Is like we have a hexadecimal binary. Okay, and we have a huge numbers we can place in the big int here. Okay, let me take big int. For big int, let me take your constant. Okay, huge value equal to. Okay, we'll take big int, and inside of big int, let me take values here. Okay, this is a huge value. For this huge value, okay, you may print this one. At last we have a n value. Okay, so n indicates that it's a big int value. Let me print this one, console.log huge value. Okay, I may print this one. So I may get here n, and let me take here type of. Let me copy this. I may take here type of. Okay, huge value. Reload this page. So we'll get here big int. Okay, this is a big int, and similarly in big int you may take your huge string. Okay, for huge string equal to. Okay, you may take big int, and we'll taking in double quotes. Okay, you can place the value here. Okay, this indicates that string format. Next, constant. So we have huge hexadecimal code, huge huge hexadecimals for this big int. Okay, so you may take here for hexadecimal. Okay, you may take like this. For this, let me take here double quotes. This is alphanumeric. Hexadecimal contain alphanumeric here. so we'll take here string. Okay, so next we have octal is there, use octal. Okay, for this we'll take the same begin. Okay, let me start with 0. Okay, for octal we have O, so you can mention any of the numbers you want. Okay, the same thing. Next we have binary format is const. Okay, huge binary equal to begin for binary format. So we may take here b 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 like this. Okay, so like we can place here begin. Okay, for begin we have different types is there. Let me take let me use type operator first. So we may get type of, okay, 1n equal to begin. Okay, I'm using strict equality, we'll explain in the later sessions. Okay, so I may take here begin. Okay, so it obviously returns true here. Okay, because a type of 1n equal to begin, and this is also begin. If you want to print this condition, console dot log. Okay, you may write here, trying to copy this. You can paste it here. Now go to this reload this page. So you may get true value. Okay, so next we have null and undefined is for null and undefined. Okay, for null values you may take here, let I. Okay, I'm just initialize this variable. Okay, now I haven't assigned any values here. Let's let me print this one. Console.log I. Okay, so it define undefined. Okay, let me go to this, just reload this page. So we may get undefined here. Now the same thing, let a equal to, so we may assign like this null value. Okay, so console dot log, so you may write type of a. So here, even though it is a null value, okay, so we'll print this one. It JavaScript itself, it is taking as a string format. Okay, you make, okay, string. And for null values, so you may take here, instead of here, I'm just writing null value for this. Okay, so if you print this a, console.log. Okay, so I'm printing this here. Yeah, if we print this, we'll get the data type null. If we print this type of a, so we may get here an object. So JavaScript itself, null type of null values. Okay, it considered as a object here. Okay, let me run this one on the browser. Go to this browser, just reload this page. So we'll get the null data type, and the type of null is object. Okay, and let me say one more example for this. So here I'm taking let results. Okay, so I'm using this result for the boolean values. Result equal to boolean. Okay, for boolean, so I may take here undefined. Okay, this is one statement. Next we have I'm taking here console.log. Okay, console.log, so I may print this results here. Okay, so obviously we'll get the false condition. Okay, undefined is it considered as a false. Okay, the same thing, let me take here okay, the same I may assign this result equal to boolean. I may assign null value. Okay, console.log. Okay, I may take your result, so this is also print the false conditions. Let me go to this reload this page, so both are false conditions. Okay, see, an undefined and null gets converted into false. Okay, when we use it in boolean functions. Okay, so this is called a function here. Okay, this we can call it as a function we place in a parenthesis. Okay, the same thing if you take here if else conditions. Okay, conditional statements. So if null and I'm selecting R undefined. Okay, null or undefined, so this is a condition I had. So basically it comes under operator. Okay, we have operators here bitwise R. Okay, this bitwise are considered as any one condition is true, it will return the true value, but here both condition is false. Okay, null and undefined is false, then obviously it will return output. Okay, so false condition. So let me take here for if block I'm using console.log. I may take here null is true, so this is a true condition. If it is true, this block, if it is true, this block get executed. Okay, if it is false condition, okay, and console.log, so may get null is false. So this time if it is false, this block get executed. This block get executed. I may run this one on the browser, right click open in default browser, so null is false. Okay, like we can use this one. And let me create a symbols. So I told you that symbol is a unique. For creating the symbol, const sy equal to symbol. I may write here an id. Okay, let me create here s1. Okay, symbol equal to id. So you may use here console.log okay sy triple equal to sy1. Okay, let me check these two symbols first. So go to this, just reload this page. You may get false even though if your same values is there. Okay, symbol is a unique, you obviously get here false. Okay, so like we can use here a primitive data types in JavaScript, and next we will discuss about object data types.